Hello, hello, friends. It's a Monday. How's it going, everyone? Happy Monday to you, friends. Good stuff. Brand new week, brand new races. Can't ask for much more. We're addicted, so we're going to keep coming back for more, right? Let's say hi to the friends. Steven Sills, finally without a false start pen. I don't know how many times I've checked at different points, but leading up to his stream, and I see Steven Sills. He says P1 false start because he knows he's not going to get it. But he's got a genuine P1 this time. That's beautiful. P2 to Ramboy. Good to see you, friend. Arrow, you did not get a false start. You are third place. That is a handsome looking podium. Studley, if I ever saw one. P4 for BL. And it's Mad Max in P5. Ryan Yost, no slouch himself, P6. Cool stuff, guys. Awesome to have you here. And we got some other friends here. We got Nielsen as well. Appreciate you coming in. Happy to have you all here. Yeah, fourth place energy from BL. So, yeah, Mad Max brings up the talk of the town. So I just found a ghost that we will follow because they don't cheat. But in case you haven't seen it, let's watch it together, shall we? Check out this nonsense. DG Smooth. Good to see you, friend. What's cool about this, too, is he actually gets a pen. He gets a pen right here. This is the #1 time in the world. He's good there. Gets a pen for right there. He's inside the white lines there. So championship track limits are in force once again. So if you do this, if you get over that white line, now you are considered off the track and you will get a penalty. So he gets a half second for that. But that, and if you're thinking, wait, he gets a pen and he gets the fastest time in the world. How in the world does that happen? Well, the answer is right on its way, friends. Get the popcorn. Get it ready. The early pen is necessary. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, because now it'll tack onto this one and they'll be able to serve it. You know, if people would use their smarts for good rather than for evil like this, like, what could we accomplish? All right, well, that's enough of that. So while I was waiting for the stream to start, I found someone who didn't cheat. So we're gonna follow this guy. We'll follow him right here. Actually, I bet Burton. I'm sure Burton didn't cheat. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he's good. This might be the genuine #1 time in the world right here. Attaboy. Attaboy. That's it, Brian Yost. That's it. Guilty. All right, so we're going to follow Burton. We'll follow Burton. He does it right. You, sir, are top in the world, no matter what the leaderboard says. The shenanigans. The shenanigans, huh? So let's see. 51.9. We'll follow a 51.9. I don't know why it takes me all the way back. We are not going to use the 992 though. Poly Mazda, good to see you, man. Use your smarts for good. Because that's smart. It's smart, but you're using it for evil. Alright, and Rowicki's call it 8/10 off of that. Just about. Alright, so we're gonna load Burton's Ghost. But yeah, so the reason I'm picking the Ferrari is I have a way better time handling it. I don't know if there are any in here. Let's see. There's a new Ferrari. I'm going to use the 458. There's one. Yeah, I think I can get a good time faster with the 458. That's my assumption. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm expecting. So I'm gonna go right to it. You know what I mean? All right, following a 51.9. Strict track limits are on. Oof, that's hard to get that right. Yeah, it's not very sportsmanlike, is it? Game audio. Oh, I see it. Sorry it was so silent. Alright, sorry if this blasts your ears. Apologies. That was late on the brakes. That's pretty much the point. So there is a part of me that would rather do daily beat, but I think since I'm only doing one lap guide right now, I think my time is better served with this one, as this is the one people will struggle with more if they attempt it. Now you hear thunder. Not from the game, from outside in real life. Yeah, we'll need to work on that. Attack. Whee! That invalidates both. Validates this one and the next one. Goodness gracious. For crying out loud. FMJ's here? Did I miss FMJ? Oh, there's FMJ. Good to see you, friend. Not Led's tummy. We'll get more aggressive there as time goes by. Just not yet. Oh, that was so close. Hey, Amar, good to see you. Oh, I didn't see it go red. That's interesting. Well, I'm gonna keep practicing. I need the practice here. We're not about to get a good lap time yet, anyway. And it's Portal. Good to see you, Portal. Oh, goodness. It's wicked quick. How's it going, friend? Good to see you, man. Did you really, Amar? Oh, that's great to hear. Came in too hot. Oh, early on the gear shift. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens. This is what we do here. We get pens and we try to learn from them. But first we drink more Monster because Monster. Well, you tell the wind to just knock it off. What's it trying to do? Oh, yeah, thunderstorm. It's no bueno. Well, let's see. Where's my... Oh, there's hourly. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. You want to do something? Super technology. Fine. I believe you. I'll just focus on the weather. Wait. Oh, should I tell you got in some A+ lobbies? Okay. So running chasing Cyrus. Oh yeah. Tyrannosaurus Rex? Yeah. Also ran into a Mustang in the process. It happens. Wait, what is Wicked talking about? Oh. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Wicked. Oh, Cyrus is, I mean, he's a former World Tour driver. There's very few people in his neighborhood. Long-term review, yeah. Be fun. Yeah, have they given a release for that equipment yet? I don't think they have, right? They haven't given us a release date. Except for the exit, that's exactly how we want to enter. Needs to be in your hands, Led. An extra 1.5 seconds for that cut there. That's crazy. I'd be open to it. I'd certainly be open to it. At this juncture in the process, yeah. I have a resume, although that needs to be updated. Too slidey. What's Gucci, Mustang? Good to see you, friend. Yeah, that's more like it. And Israel Wiki, good to see you, bud. Car wanted to go everywhere. You're here all the time, Mustang. Isn't this like when you start lobbies? Is this like the first track you start on always? Fight the car. Fight it. Beat it into subjection. That's too much. Over-slowing it. Ah, the wall! Goodness gracious. The thing about doing it on that turn is it's like it negates your current lap that you're just on and then negates the next one. We got 6 penalties all day. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think I've already exceeded that. I have a really hard time adjusting. I have to consciously think about where my eyes are pointing. Where I'm looking, where I'm trying to navigate the car. It's so different for me. And so maybe other people just are able to make that adjustment better than me. What are you talking about, Dave? Hang on. What'd you say? And Beck and I are watching. I read it back. He says hi in 6-month-old mumbo jumbo. That's wonderful. Tell him hi back in the same mumbo jumbo. Appreciate you, bud. It's great to see you, man. You were just running the Viper here. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to start risking it there. It's way too slow. Oh, I let go of the brakes too soon. Believe. Okay. Pretty good hairpin. Pretty okay. It turns in nice. It does have a nice turn in. Too bouncy. No. I don't acclimate to cars very quickly. So it is very rare when I actually will change cars on a Monday. I sometimes do it on a different day, you know. Maybe that wasn't gonna work. The Wikipedia page for his professor himself. No, for crying out loud. In that case, I just forgot. Like, thinking, oh yeah, I can go out there. No, you can't. Oh, that's an error. Hang on. Hang on. Fan is not on. Hold everything. We need to fix this immediately. We might have a dead lead. Know what I mean? Number 5. Great to see you, friend. I was right here. It's just unplugged, that's all. More monster. This isn't working yet. SSK, good to see you, bud. It's just Carl. What's going on, bud? You come to play at Yas Marina this week, or are you gonna stick with iRacing? Oh, thank you, bud. Wait. I didn't do a Fuji lap. I did a Fuji Learn with Lead. Unless you looked at an old Fuji lap, which I did, I think I did post that. For folks who were looking for one. Get back over here, car. Oh, I sent you that old one. That's right. I forgot about that. Very cool. I'm glad it was good for you. So did you do the race yet that you were preparing for? 3 seconds a lap in iRacing. Oh, I just saw that one. Oh, very cool. 3 seconds. Several of them. Cool. I lost the car. Cyrus, Nikki, good to see you, man. Saw Cyrus flying around this course earlier. Saw Rowicki flying around the course too earlier. Oh, that's too early of a turn-in. That is the worst line. Don't do that, everybody. Yeah. Revolve like the dailies do here. 50 combos to choose from. My goodness. Yeah, it looked like you guys were having a good deal of success there. You and Rowicki both. Hey there, Ace. Good to see you, friend. At Maggie, you'll be racing at Maggie. Yeah, BL's saying we got wind and thunder outside right now. Think it passed over us? Okay, that's good. Crisis averted. I didn't believe, so I lifted. Speedster, good to see you, man. Oh, appreciate it, bud. Thank you. Oh, really? I didn't see where. Did you guys see where that pen was? The power outage is not a great trade-off. Oh, that was late. The Bagel. Welcome to Yas Marina, home of the mystery pens. Horrific. Just horrific. $30 burger. We got a $30 burger, Carl says. Thank you for the 30 likes, everyone. Just the Polly said. The game just said, you haven't gotten one in too long, so here's a free pen. Do you really, Ace? I do not. I really like this car here. I saw your thumbnail, Rowicki, yeah. Why do I keep doing that in that corner? Hey there, Brent boy. Turn on or off. Well, is there a way to turn the vibration off? I thought I was just stuck with it. Oh, appreciate that, Bagel. It means a lot. Learned from the art of D to B. Very cool, Speedster. Awesome to hear. Oh, crap, I'm not even looking where I'm going. Yeah, I mean, the thing, the vibration, I mean, maybe we're talking about different things, but the vibration is just because it's gear driven, it's really loud. But most of that vibration you hear is when I'm experiencing understeer, which is very helpful for me to know when that's happening. Oh, controller. Believe. I believed. I have one. It still does that. Okay. We have an improvement in the works. Possibly. That wasn't very good. Ooh, that's a pin. Bleh. Maybe no first gear there. Lost a bunch of my time. I could do better on this turn, though. No, you dummy. Mega dummy. That was a good one. All right. Temps are still good on the tires. That was an entrance straight from Hades itself. Yeah. Nope. Should not have believed. Okay. At least we're moving in the right direction still. So, where in options are we talking about? I don't know that I've ever tried what we're talking about. So, options, vibration function. Does this really affect my wheel? Let's try it. Oh, the wheel is dead. Absolutely not. So everything I just felt that was gone, I could feel no understeer whatsoever, and that would not work. But now I know, so that's fun. What was it? Potency. Good to see you, man. This guy's using game impacts true force full force. Okay, cool. I see. No, I think we're good where we are. Like it. Yeah, there's already not enough, really, right? I see, Ramboy, okay. That is the wild card sector right there. That's the one where, in order to get a good time, you have to send it. Yeah, I have the feedback 10 and 10 for feedback and sensitivity. I wanted to get the most out of the wheel as I could, which still, in many situations, isn't enough. For crying out loud. Made your day. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure it did. Blast it all. Eh? Meh? Okay. There's some force feedback in the G29, right? But it's not the true force technology that they ended up putting into the G923. At least that's what I thought. That one I saw. I saw that one. I cut the first apex. I remembered something that I forgot. I'm gonna be right back. All right. That task is done. We did it. No, I know it's not direct drive. Not even close. I actually don't want to feel, I don't think I want to feel direct drive until I own it. You know what I mean? Like, dangerous. It's dangerous to have if you're not ready to buy it. Sorry, it's dangerous to try if you're not ready to buy it. You're not ready to buy it. It's not responsive force led, it's just there. Okay, got your potency. Cool. Responsive. Well, we got Rowicki in chat who uses the G29. And he's one of the fast boys. He's one of the fast boys. If you don't believe me, he's tops of my friends list right now. At this track. And he's often at the top too. It would be best to wait. I got you, Brent boy. Could be better, could be worse, or Wiki said. Yeah, I guess it could be worse, technically. I had a wheel for the old PS2, and I used it for Need for Speed. That was 0 feedback. Wow, that's the wide line right there. Yeah, I'm sure the 923 feels like a toy. I mean, it feels like a toy to me now, technically. So I can't imagine after trying something even better. This is the fight. This is the battle. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Polly. Look how far he is already. It's crazy. I think part of the reason I wanted to do this one too is I missed an opportunity to use the 458 at Fuji. Because I do like using it there. It's a lot of fun. Rubber bands. Oh, I didn't start max braking, I think. SD would love it, yeah. Oh, thought I had it. I in fact did not. All right, let's serve the pen. It's a lovely consolation prize. Get back over there. But wait, there's more. If you call now, we'll throw an extra pen in just for free. Just pay extra shipping and handling. Yeah, we showed it. Yeah, like BL saying, we showed it at the beginning. So we're following Lewis Burton. No. I felt the car about to go, and I overcorrected. For the love of all mics. Quad Father, what's good, bud? It's good to see you, man. Fast Boy Quad in the house. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, we watched it in all its painful cheatingness. Mad Max told us about it. I think. Oh no, and Rowicki was talking about it in his stream today. Well, that looked cool. Yeah, it was just a little early. Get 5 extra penalties when you sign up for the Penalty Marina newsletter. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't like Lago reverse as much as forwards. Oh yeah, because, well, I have seen, so PD has erased times before midweek when they find a pretty massive loophole like that people are exploiting. The other thing is they might change something again with the track limits to ensure that it doesn't happen. So a midweek patch could be in store for us, actually. Based off what they've done in the past, at least. Hey, Moto, good to see you, man. You're losing 0.14 right now. Yeah, on DigitEdge. Yep, I gotcha. I like how it tells you what you stand to gain or lose. It's pretty fun. Don't know about that. Wow, just a butt ton of understeer that time. Someone call LG. My controller just disconnected. He'll be sad he missed it. Could be then, Bagel, yeah. Time is it? Shoot. 7:24 already. And it's been a while since we had an improvement. Why can't I have that exit every time? A little narrow. Kept it straight, but we lost a good amount of time. Like a PD fix. Yeah. Eh? Losing time. Okay. We could still do... Yeah, we could gain still. Do a little better here for one. A little early on the throttle. So no improvement there. Good exit speed though. Believe, gotta believe. Oh, very stable on exit there. That felt nice. Okay, just gotta hold our own the rest of the lap, though. We can still get a very substantial improvement. Oh, too early. Did not time that right. Okay. It's Rob. What's going on, bud? Thank you for the like smash from work. Too much slidey there. That was not as planted of an exit as the previous lap. Yes. Now they're sharper than me, I think. Oh, come on, dude. What am I doing? SD, race long and prosper, sir. Thank you. Nope, there it goes. Well, we got one improvement. Man, yeah, we have an optimal of 0.3. And our lap that we got that 0.6, the first sector was just trash. And we got multiple good first sectors afterwards and couldn't put the rest together. You just want to retire? No, I don't retire. You can take a break, though. You can take a break. I hate it. I just hate everything. Sorry. Nope. Wrong. Okay. Sounds fine, Rob. I'll do this one at least for cornering guide for those who want it. For those who need it. There we go. Get me overlap. Tragic. I think it's a pen. Thank you, Bagel. All right, SD, cock into that hotel. Crying out loud. Yes, it's inside pen, exactly. But you really do need to tighten up to that one, because it sets you up the best. Last time I tightened up really well, I got the pen from the inside. I've gotten that one twice so far. I chickened out. Yes, it is beautiful. It's just really hard to nail that for sure. You're absolutely right. So. Ugh. Crying out loud. That was past the, where you served the penalty. So that's going to kill 2 laps. What? What? Oh. I think... I don't even remember what I did. I know I deserved it, though. I'm pretty sure. Inside tires over the white line that time, yeah. Gutted. Yeah, there is an amount where you place the car where it needs to go, and then the rest is left up to fate. You went back and saw it, okay. That's good, exit. It is, isn't it? Copy and paste. Oh, crud! I did the inside one again. I lifted, so it's not going to count it. Okay. Find a new place to get a pin. Oh, so tough. Yeah. And an extra one for good measure. Clean exit there. Is too kind of a word? Yeah, probably. That was better. Not as better. Thought I was gonna hold it. Oh, and then I just watch it. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I knew it was going to be a struggle when I decided I would do this one. But I also need to get myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. That's the other aspect to it. Group 3s, not as consistent in them as Group 4s. This track as well. Not as consistent at it, especially with the track limits, so it's good for me. Call it giving myself my own set of drills. Oh. I really wish I could replicate what I want to replicate for this chicane more often. I did it more last time. It's Edward E. My bud, how's it going, man? Yep. Yeah, exactly, Bagel. That was a pen, right? No? Okay. I'm okay. This track is giving me fits, but we're plugging through it. There we go, right on the edge. Come on, man, come on. On the throttle later with that line. Strong exit. Well, look at that. You have changed the letters in front of your name. Well, PHG couldn't have gotten a better dude. Now, I knew that wasn't going to work, and I did it anyway. Nielsen! I had to take a nap. You had to take a nap at, like, what, midnight? Moto with the 5 gifted. You amazing man, you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, friend. Everyone throw up a stud emoji for Moto. Stud it up, everyone. Had to lift. A nap at midnight. I was right, wasn't I? PhD Cobra Venom. Rusty Shotgun, good to see you, man. And Bagel got one. Hey, that's fun. He's throwing up stud for the guy who gifted him the membership. That is A-okay. That was a fun line, but it wasn't the fast line. Bengal gifted 5 memberships. My goodness. Thank you. More stud emojis for the studliest studs there ever was. Thank you, guys. Now, right there, I think I could have used a direct drive, because I didn't feel that at all, even after it was gone. Well, unfortunately, we might have to settle for this, because I can only beat my head against the steering wheel for so long. Crying out loud. Get it right. Is that right, Bagel? I had no idea. I inspired you to use gloves. I was a no glove guy for a while until all the sim racing I was doing made me develop some gnarly calluses. So then I was like, you know what? I need some gloves. Yeah, and I don't think I'd ever go back either. Stephen Sills, evening to you, sir. Best entrance I've had there so far. Mm-hmm. The understeer can be very real there because of that slope. Very close. Come on. That was almost the coolest turn one ever. And then it wasn't. Well, we heated up that right rear, didn't we? Let's take a cool down then. Don't have gloves. Skin of my hands falling apart. Well, I tell you what. I know there's a lot out there, so all I can do is tell you about mine, but Moradness, M-O-R-A-D-N-E-S, they are like silk inside. The grips are great. And I probably have to grip the wheel. I can grip the wheel with about 50% less power and still be in full control of the wheel, you know? It's great. Yeah, no, it's true, man. It's well said. Ooh, right on the edge there. Felt it. It almost gave. Come on, do this well. Do this well. Decent. And that's just one of those where, I mean, I was literally, I don't know if you saw, I was chilling out because I knew I had hit the wall on my fast lap. Like, I don't need to be crazy here. I just need to not hit the wall. I'm going to gain time. I did. I took the turn, what I thought was exactly what I needed to do, and inexplicably, the car understeers off. And I know it's not the car's fault. It is my fault. But man, does that feel like poo-poo on a stick. I'm just speaking my heart right now. That is just a bad feeling. James, good to see you, Mr. Bennett. Well, if you missed it, there's the 40 burger. Let's go. That does help. That does help, Bagel. Yeah. Oh, that was such malarkey. Oh, I did it the other way, didn't I? Yep. Sure enough did. I'm turning in early. That's what happened. That's probably what happened the last time. Oi. She was nice and listened to me. It's a beautiful thing. Our wives are beautiful. They love us unconditionally. That's too slow. That was decent. Oh, third sector was great. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. It's starting to get personal with this track. I'm gonna save this replay. Okay. This might not be the lap. But I need to take a picture for a thumbnail now. I'm gonna get my mind reset. I'm gonna get some more monster in me. Thank you, Steven. They are. You like this track, huh, Bennett? Nice. All right, let's just get this done, and hopefully a little reset will do us good. No. If I end up beating the time, then I will replace this one. Oh yeah, some leagues have, DR rank requirements, but I don't think GCCR does. That ain't how they roll. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Okay. Did we do? Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I'm terrible and I host the league. Oh, no, no, no. No, that's not what I wanted to hit. Man. All right. My wonderful thumbnail makers will have a picture to work with now. Yes. All right. Man, fear not. A lap guide is incoming. But if you do miss the lap guide, the lip guide? No, I don't do those. If you do miss this lap guide, I always do put a video out of it on Tuesday mornings. It's cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. Okay. It wasn't that much of a break. Yeah, I basically said lip guide. I don't think it's that kind of channel. What do you guys think? Yeah, 13. There we go. Okay. That's it, SD. Lip pencil with the lip guy. Hey, Zamora. You came in at a great time. I think the Audi R8 looks really strong. Ricky was using that today. You were lurking in the background when you read lip pencil. Hey there, Dave. Good to see you, man. It's not treating me the best. Burger. Oh, thank you for the 50 likes. I went for the coolest turn 1 award, but I messed it up. The plane. That's a different island. Pretty surely. Got off the brakes too early, getting up in. Oh, wow. It's a fight. Ace in with the 50th like. That is sweet stuff, man. Thank you. Great to see you, bud. Hmm? Not quite. Bad time to lose momentum. Definitely get a better exit here. And that would help things. Yeah. Still slipped a little bit though. Nuts. Room for improvement here. So much frustration. Oh, did I just drift? Did I just drift over it? I did! I'm a numbnuts! Oh my goodness. Yeah, Bagel, yeah, I'm sure. ultimate nut bunnies. You know, it's been a really long time since I said numbnuts. Ticked off. That's what I am. Now don't drift over to the left. Yeah. No. Did it wrong. I appreciate you, Bagel. We'll catch you later, man. Thanks for hanging with us. We do like that here. Oh, did it again. Same thing. Same place. That's not going to do it if you do that. Oh, don't say that, Amar. Well, let's fix that some. BL, throw up, one of the moderators of these, throw up Amar's channel. Oh, you're on Twitch. I forgot where you were, that's right. I can't keep track of you folks. Yeah, man. Yeah, it just got harder too. I heard, or it's about to get harder. They're increasing the amount of watch hours people need. Doubled it, I think. No, it didn't sound like it when Octia was talking to me. Believe. Okay. We believed it worked. Yeah, definitely. It's a bit aggressive. We lost some time though in the braking zone. Falling behind. Pen. And a pen. Double pen. Consistency is a little better. A couple of 53 nines. Yeah, man. Had to hesitate. Didn't get on the throttle as early as I needed to. Mm. 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 Okay, all this has been better. Well, we'll never really know what that was gonna be, because I botched it up. Wow. What an incredible night. Player 1, like 51. Very cool, man. Good to see you, bud. Yep, we started the stream off by watching that display. That's the kindest word I can think of. I don't know why I went up to second so early. I don't think that's fast. I can't think of anybody stopping. I can't think of anything stopping them from doing it. But if they get enough penalties, then they will lose these DR. Or sorry, they will lose SR, which could lead to a DR reset. Yeah, I guess cheaters always cheat. Crying out loud. I know it's still not the best time, but my goodness, it feels all the more better because I fought for it as much as I did. That sounds like some thoughts. Ed, what are your thoughts on this track? Oh, well, we've been calling it Penalty Island. Is that what we've been calling it? Sylvain, good to see you. By the way, everyone, welcome my daughter into the chat. Number 2 pencil. All right, we're going to save that one. $840. Holy moly. I did take the picture already, if that's what you're wondering, also number 2. I did that a while back because I saw that I wasn't done yet with this track. And it wasn't done with me either. Ah, Rowicki's giving us some insight there, some inside knowledge from his races. Inspiration for the face. I mean, I always leave that up to you guys, so probably or something close to that. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, so we're gonna delete this one. Now we should delete some of these too. Okay. All right, let's get over here. Small ouch. Sounds good. Yeah, that I think I know what that one is. That'll work. All right, let's hop right into a lap guide. So we're trying some different things every now and then. Let me do a no cam here. Oh, that's a weird way that happens. Okay. It's lap guide time. I feel worthy of a lap guide now. I'm top 300, so I'll take it. All right. So we've chosen the Ferrari. Just for control purposes, I feel like I can handle it a lot better. I don't think, for me, I don't think the troubles that I had today were in regards to the car. They were because of the track. And I have to learn to refocus my eyes I have to see, I have to look in different spots. I have to like override what I'm used to looking for. So I think that's just the difficulty for me. But when you're looking at preparing for turn one, I want you to look for the orange line on the right side. There's like a, looks like it's probably a door that opens up between the pit lane on the right and the track here. So that's your brake marker. It's just as you pass the 150. That's when I want you to begin braking. And I think this delay, I think this is delayed. I'm pretty sure. Well, it could be as you pass it. Then we'll call it. We'll call it. Go ahead and begin braking as you pass the yellow marker, the yellow line on the right. And very critically for this corner, you want to be turning in just as you pass the digital flag up above there. Okay, that's your turn-in reference. And this is a great point. This is a great time to talk about all the turns on this track because you don't get banking help on any of them, which is different from a lot of the tracks that we usually race on. And in some places, which we'll see later, you have actually negative camber. The track is sloping away from the apex or down from the apex, and that adds even more difficulty and requires more patience. So you can see once you get to the turn, it's time to trail brake all the way to the apex. Get your car as close to the yellow sausage on the middle. I would say that I mean, you can clip it. It can unsettle the car, but that's probably okay. It depends on the car's suspension and so forth, and how it handles it, and then how you can handle it. It definitely works. It's not a game ender like some bumps that we face, and that's also your turn in. Sorry, that's also your acceleration reference once you reach that orange sausage. I like a third gear exit for this particular car. In that, all right, and then your next turn in marker. There's no brakes. It's going to be that pine tree over on the right, or you could even look at the big stadium lights on the right side, that pole as well. Either one of those is probably good. That's your turn-in reference. You're going to turn in, and then you're going to lift just a little bit as you approach the apex. And really, what's important here is you want to set up. You don't want to be fast through here to the detriment of being fast on exit on the next right-hander. Instead, what you want to do is set up, use this left turn to set up for the right turn. That way, you actually are able to get a faster exit, and that's going to carry more speed throughout the entire lap, okay? Myself, I like to position the car a little bit more to the left than the fastest goes. That's probably, you know, I might be losing half a tenth or less by doing that, but I find that by doing that, it really enables me to set up this entrance a lot more consistently without going wide on exit. It's very easy to do that. I use the Marshall box on the left as a turn-in reference, and I'm also lifting as I make that turn, as you can see here. And then right from this point, part of what makes this turn difficult is the fact that it's a little bit blind. You actually don't see your exit until later. So a good place to set your eyes is for that bollard that's on the middle, which basically represents the center of the turn and your apex. So aim for that, and if you've gotten a wide enough entrance, you can maintain full speed through here. I do give a little lift there just for posterity's sake. Looks like I might have been able to make it without the lift, but you know, we get antsy, we get a little nervous, and I definitely did there. So that's how that works there. As you approach the hairpin, what we're looking for is the beginning of the curbs down below. That is your brake reference. You want to be braking just before you get to that brake reference. Okay, you're going to brake in a straight line. And then I don't have a good turn-in reference for you here, but the turn-in is, let's just talk about it as a late turn-in and a wide entrance, okay? Remember both of those things, and that's going to do really well. Turn later, you're going to see that you do not want to be clipping the apex early. I think if there's any mistake that you could make, that would be the most common one for this turn, is you turn in too soon and you end up apexing too soon, and then you have to get on the throttle later than you really want to, especially because it's the longest straight in the entire course, I believe, coming up next. So that makes your exit speed on this corner coming up really, really important. You trail brake the entire way through here, downshift all the way to first. Just before you get on the throttle, get up to second, and then on the throttle you go. You really, for this corner, I think especially, there really isn't much opportunity to coast and be fast. I think you need to be braking the entire way, all the way to the apex, and as soon as you reach the apex, you should be slow enough that you can get on the throttle, work your way to full throttle on exit without lifting at all. All right, so for this chicane, this chicane is the bane of many of our existences, right? I wish we could just cut the course like the top time in the world currently. That's cool. Not really, but hey, you know, that's what he wants to do. I suppose that's something. Hopefully that time gets banished and it gets taken care of. That's what we hope, at least. So I'm using the 150 board as a reference. And it's as I pass that 150 that I get on the brakes. Brake in a straight line. I use the 50 board as a reference to just kind of turn a little bit to the right. See that I'm doing that there. And then the Marshall box is my turn-in reference on the right-hand side. I think here's where we lose all the time, friends. Here, this is where it happens. Okay, if you're turning in too early on this one, you don't get set up properly for the next turn. We kind of are prone to dive to this first apex of the chicane, and what that's doing is it's making us carry too much speed to this first apex, and that's causing us to have to be on the throttle later and probably have to wait more for the car to rotate. So what you really want to happen is, as you get to this apex, you see how I've taken this wide line and made sure that I'm slowing up quite a lot. Look at this. I'm at 32 miles per hour. Now, I'm at 32. I'm just on the throttle, and I'm still turning to the left, working my way to full throttle. And very importantly, this is the most important part of this chicane. Don't make a straight line from apex to apex. Make sure you point the car out to that stadium light pole up in the distance. Point the car there. What that's going to do is it's going to help transfer the weight really, really nice so that you get extra grip on the left side of the car. That's always important, but it's even more important for this chicane because this is one of those parts of the course where we have negative camber. The track is sloping down and away from the apex. Now, speaking of the apex, you want to make sure that you're clobbering a lot of it. You can even hit more of this sausage. You are risking unsettling the car a little bit more. But, you know, sometimes we get penalties here because we get a little too much of the apex. If you get your outer tires on the inside of the white line, both on the previous apex and the one we're at right now, that's a penalty. And I got those penalties a lot myself. Now, the next key thing, and what's really helpful by straightening and pointing at that light pole before, like we talked about, is it helps straighten the exit of this chicane right here, this part. You can see we've opened up the steering. That needs to happen so that we don't end up over-rotating and end up causing power oversteer. As you see, I cause a little bit, but I do catch it pretty fast, and we're able to come out with some pretty good speed. Okay, So the white line on the bottom is your next brake reference. What we're going to be doing is we're going to begin braking just as we pass that brake reference there, okay? Now, what we're doing here, you can look at the track map for a moment, if you would. You see that this corner is, all told, a very wide radius, and all told, the degree is quite a bit beyond 180 degrees. So what that means is we need to make sure we're at our slowest at the right point. The easiest mistake to make on this turn and others like it is to be too slow too soon. Isn't that right, Polymazda? Too slow too soon. Polymazda wants to make a t-shirt of that because of how often I say it. So you'll see, and we'll get there in a moment, but what you really want to be doing is, as you decelerate, I'm going to say it this way. You want to be decelerating as quickly as possible. Now, that might sound like an oxymoron. It's not. It means you're going to be light on the brakes through this entire section here. So you're going to see here, as I'm on the brakes, I briefly skip it up to 100%. But then I'm living in this 50% range here, and I'm downshifting the gears. I'm turning, but not too much. There's a little bit of turn in. Now, once we get to this first apex, this is really important to hit. This is important to hit. Make sure you hit this apex. Make sure you're getting down to second gear for many cars. And then as we come down to this part, we're still not at our slowest. Not yet. But this is the spot right here where many people would be at their slowest. And you really should be accelerating up at the sign ahead. So what that means is you need to be at your slowest, not here, not here, not here, but right about here. So just before you reach this overhead sign, that's your reference for getting on the throttle. You can see this is also where we're at our widest on this corner. So because of that, that means that this is also when we can get on the throttle. You know you've really nailed this corner, is that when you get on the throttle and you work your way to full throttle, as we do here, you actually tighten to the second apex instead of missing this one. Okay, you tighten to it. That means you've really done well. After you tighten to that apex, then you're going to end up traveling wide because of your momentum. And then it's time to set up for the next corner. Now, I want you to miss this apex on the right. Get the car nice and wide to set up for this next part. Now, I find probably this, I mean, the whole track is very technical and very difficult. I think for me, this is probably one of the toughest spots in the whole course. Because of how much throttle control you really need to implement. If you have difficulty with throttle control, and by throttle control I mean you have difficulty with anything but 100% throttle. So you don't spend a lot of time in the range somewhere. So what we're doing here, I like a little lift here just to make sure I point the car, and I want to clobber this apex right here as I come in. The end of this curb is the brake reference. Just before I reach the end of the curb on the right, I am beginning to hit the brakes and critically braking as straight in a line as I possibly can with 100% pressure until we get to this curb here. And this is when we downshift to second. This is, once we touch the curb, this is when we are beginning to turn right. If that's not a good reference for you, you could use the light pole on the left as a turn-in reference as well. This one, the easiest mistake here is to just sort of brake too late and end up missing this apex. This apex cannot be missed, friends. If you find yourself missing this apex, make sure you recognize that that's happening and do something to correct it. It's got to happen, okay? So we turn to the right. We are using first gear now for extra rotation and extra deceleration power. And you can see we really get all up into this bollard's business, okay? And I want you to do the same. You want to be aggressive on this apex. You're going to sacrifice a little bit of exit speed, though. So that means you're going to get on the throttle a little bit later so that you don't track out to the wide. Don't track out to the wide. Don't track out to the left. You want to keep the car closer to the middle of the track right here. See, I have a little shimmy shake there as I'm trying to collect the car. Then I get the turn. Then I get the car turned to the left. This is a weight transfer point here. You want to turn the car a little bit more violently than maybe you do other times. And you see here's the throttle control that we're talking about. I'm lifting, I'm back on, but I'm not full throttle. But what's important is that we get the car as wide as the track limits allow, or as close to this as you feel comfortable. The other reason, so I haven't mentioned it yet, but this whole sequence, the previous corner that we just went through, and this one right here, once again, we're dealing with the track that is sloping down and away from each apex. So we're not getting any help with the track. We're actually receiving hindrances. We're receiving disadvantages as the car wants to be even more slidey going laterally. So it's an extra reason to be more cautious on the throttle and wait until the car really gets pointed. You can see here I've lifted even more right here at the widest point of the corner. And that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the car to get pointed here. And we do that. We clip this apex. Really important to clip this apex. Because of the slope on the corner here, of the exit, rather, is a big potential for understeer. So definitely wait until the car feels like it's going to make it. And then go. You see, we have barely any more room from the wall. I was pretty close to being as far to the right as I possibly could. Okay, now, last sequence of the corner here. Yeah, this is a tough one too. I want you to follow, you're going to use the tire tracks as your turn-in reference right here. Okay? See, we're following those tire tracks. Then we're going to lift. And it's going to be an extended lift. We really shouldn't get on the throttle, I don't think, until we get right to the apex here, or maybe just a bit after, because you can't see the exit until you get past this point. Okay? And you got to be able to see if your car is going to make it or not. So, full throttle, I believe I'm going to make it, and I do. Probably had some more room there, but man, this penalty crushed my soul a couple times when I went wide here. So, that's what happened there. Your brake reference, rather, is the white line on the bottom of the track. You're going to hit the brakes just as you get there or just as you pass there. Don't want to push the brakes marker too much. Brake in a straight line until the curb begins to narrow. You see how it kind of goes from a double wide curb to a single curb. Begin turning and downshift. And when you begin turning, that's when you're going to begin to trail brake. You're going to be nice and patient on the car. And here's the key thing. The easiest thing to do here, I believe, is to overslow the car. And so you want to avoid that mistake by turning in maybe a little bit later than you think is necessary, so that you can get on the throttle right at or just before you get to the apex here. We do that. Okay, we're at 64 miles per hour. I think the car can handle more. And we're pretty much right at the edge of the track limit, so I'm pretty satisfied with that exit. And that is how we got our 53.4. And that's a lap guide. There we have it, friends. Oh, there we have it. Okay. Appreciate you. Hey, Forza, good to see you, man. Sorry, I'm locked in when I'm doing those lap guides. Appreciate you, friend, for coming in, saying hi. Yes, you know, when there's that much of a cut, usually, or even not a cut, but when a car is traveling off the circuit really, really fast, yeah, it's like the car resets. I mean, the game resets the car. Yeah, you got reference. Too slow, too soon. All right, we missed the cutoff for the 9 o'clock race. Let's go ahead and let's go to the alt account, and we'll do one race B from the back, and then one race C from the back, and then we'll call it there. Let's see, alt account time. Oh, did I do that? Did I do that? Let's see. I think I did. Oh, yeah, there it is. Copy. Let's take a look. See. Oh, we're waiting for this to get going here. Also looking forward to tomorrow. I have a stacked lineup of studs to do lessons with in Speed Force Academy. Got 6 of y'all all in a row. I'm gonna be pumped, but I'm gonna be tired by the end. But hey, that's the job, right? So, but I'm looking forward to a really rocking good time with everyone. Okay, let's do that. Excuse me as I take care of a thing or two here. Hey, I said paste. Yeah, okay, save it. Will you do it now? Thank you. Technology in the world. All right, let's see. What is it? Is it the Citroen that's probably tops on the leaderboard here? Well, I'll be. Is there specified cars? No, it's everything. Huh. The McGann. I'm gonna drive the McGann. Ooh, I get to use this one Chaos Druid did for us. I'm sure this will go fine. But I should practice a little bit here. Yeah. I'm gonna do, yeah, I missed the cutoff for the 9 o'clock race, so I'm gonna do the 9:30 race. Well, that was Sully. Punch it. This part is pretty fun going this direction. I'll give it that. It's not so terrifying as a Group 3 car either. Oh, this part's fun too. Oh, that went pretty well. A lot of turns here at Lago. I could have punched it more. Missed too much of that apex. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, look at the car get loose there. All right, let's see what happens. Rowdy boy. Why so serious? Oh. We got some Suzukis. Got you have one Citroen. Got a Ferrari. What's that purple car? Got a Cayman. We're starting from dead last, friends. Does that mean we gotta start on a turn? Thank you, SD. Ho, Forza. Probably meant hi, but I like ho there better. It's good. Rowdy says I run +3. All right. I run +5, baby. Thank you, Forza. Oh yeah, I do get to start on a turn. Lucky me. I get to start with 2 turns. He's dead. It's over. Didn't make it past the 2nd turn. Didn't even make it to the 1st turn. Poor guy. That's the wall of death there, though, man. It's awful. Four laps. That's pretty sully. Definitely want to be hitting that first apex. Oh, you goner. Good exit out of Banky Boy. I think this should be a 5-lapper, shouldn't it? 4 laps seems comical. Sorry, Gearbox. That's on me. Dirty tires for you. Yeah, I mean, I like grass a little bit, so thanks for the bump. Stuart Butler! What is up, man? Oh, man, you're really gonna try this here, huh? Okay. Let's go. Oh, crud. That's probably a massive penalty, I think. Yeah, I've gotten that pen before, that 2.5 seconds. That's too bad. We were making our way here. Nope. Another casualty. All right, if we do well, though, we could pull away to where we keep our position at least. Let's see. Not the best there. Ooh, big group up ahead. Well, we have a 1.5 seconds lead right now. And growing. Oh, crud. That was a disaster of a sequence. Nice, Stuart. Hey, man, that's a good time. I did try to park there. That's my fault. Well, we're not last. Who knows? We might be able to gain one more spot or so. Oh, that's not what you want to do there. They are kind of far up ahead there. I'm spacing out. Ooh, tires get hot. Okay, back to work. Yeah, that's right. Forza's on the later afternoon evening shift now. I remember seeing that note or that post. All right, we could have had a mid-pack finish if I hadn't blown up my own race, but that's okay. Goodness gracious. Well, I guess it still lasts almost about 10 minutes. So that's typical for a B. Each lap is over 2 minutes, so that, I guess that kind of makes sense. Kinda, sorta. It's okay. Same here, Amar. I'd rather it the other way, but I gotta say, there was a couple of turns, there's a couple sequences there that that are pretty fun. Chuck the car in, get her to get a little sideways, little slip angle. It's pretty fun. Do I have... I do have an Italia here. Do I have the tires? I do. I guess I probably really need to see what this feels like with the mediums before I go out on the track. I could see 1 lap longer. I could see 5. Yeah, it's a lively car. I tried. Everyone, welcome my amazing and most special person, wife, into the chat. Drive me to the library. Yeah, she does like books. Howdy, special person. Welcome to the penalty time. Oh, Dave, you have no idea. Yeah, number 2 in earlier. Now beautiful wife comes in. Bad is one word. That's awesome, Dave. That's the way it should be. It should be the love of your life. Yay for Mrs. Dry. $37 married. That is awesome, dude. Man, you got us by a good while. We're 21 years ourselves. '93 and married in '98. Yes, it does. Our oldest is going to college next week. First one in college. Texas A&M, cool. That was a little too far. Oh, goodness. Some of these pens come way later. Yeah, for sure, man. All right, one more practice lap on the medium. Just trying to find that comfortable, repeatable pace right now. That's too slow. Too slow. Ooh, I flirted with it there. Did I make it? I think I made it. No pen. That was close. And with the mediums, I think we break a little bit before that line on the bottom. That makes it a little more comfy. That wasn't as good. Ooh. Bro, I hear you, Nielsen. I hear you, man. Yeah, the Ferrari is known for not being good on the tires. So perhaps I'll see about lap 5 or lap 6. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, there's the Learn with Lead reminder. So we do have a Learn with Lead lined up. It's going to be another... it could be a double header if the one individual if he ever gets back to me. But if not, then it'll just be the one guy. But it's going to be another G-Tech prep race, G-Tech prep session again. This time for their event at Bathurst. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun. Oh yes, fast boys are here. What did I get? A 53.5. So I'd be third in this grid. Not too shabby, but I don't know how good my race pace would be. Right, Rowicki, yep. My lobby or yours? I like it when it's higher ranked guys. They're more predictable. And I don't have to finish as high to gain DR. So, name of the game. Get fewer penalties than other people. Is that fair? So for race, I think we'll be a little more conservative. Do 2 to the rear. Yeah, Amar. Stay clean, number 1. Yep, it is a fight. Like I said earlier, I mean, I have to really pay attention where I'm putting my eyeballs. And that's a pen. Cold medium tires, don't forget. Big hit on Twitch. See if we can make up a little ground in the chicane. Take a better advantage of those pens up ahead. Thank you, SD. Yeah, not nearly close enough to take advantage. Now, I might turn for a crash in a pen, maybe? Or do I just have to do a crash? Oof. The front is hurt. No doubt about that. But I don't have to drive with it like that the whole time. All right, find a rhythm. Yep, that's exactly right, Dave. No idea why. That's a drastic change, isn't it, Dave? Yeah, I remember. That was so weird. Whoa! Holy cow, that's a big shadow of a plane. For real. Hey, it's a 60 burger from Blankenship. Thank you, Blank, for letting us know. Thank you for the 60 likes, everyone. That's not wide enough. We're just basically staying even with P15, not really gaining. Knight Rider Jim, good to see you, friend. Yeah, free practice, but I really wanted to be competitive and get into some fun battles, you know? But they all need to start slowing each other down for that to happen, looks like. Oh, something happened up ahead. All right. Yeah, we're catching now. I think there was a little incident because B Kids and P Andrew swapped spots. Nope. Also rough, Dave. Also rough. Don't do it again. All right, let's pit. I lifted, so I think it showed me mercy. One of the coolest pit entrances and exits in the game. And in real life, maybe the world. I mean, it's cool. You go underneath. It's pretty sweet. Oh, no kidding. That is not the right time. For sure. All right, P. Andrew is our target. Oh, player 1 GT's in this one. Just so. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got a big pen. Okay. Oh. Barely kept that thing going. Can't let him catch back up. Operation Not Last is on. Oh, I got a much better exit there. Is he in the Audi? There's that giant shadow again. Holy cow. It is distracting. Oh, I was close to a pen. Probably was. Yep, there it is. That's not good for the tires. Not a huge loss. All right, we have something to fight for. Incentive. Oh, no way. Okay. He who does not have the pen last wins. Maybe that's how it's gonna go. Or doesn't get last. Hey, LG, good to see you, man. You got another half second. Not last, come on. We got this. Okay, tires are pretty good. I guess lap 4 wouldn't have been terrible. Not last place energy. It's a thing. Ouch, that was a big hit. The tires are not brand new anymore. I can't do that on that exit without facing some consequences, I think. I mean, yeah, I don't know what other people's are like, but this isn't bad. To me, that's another lap of life. It wouldn't be the happiest life on the last lap, but oh, someone left. Just had to make it more interesting, didn't I? Woo! Better late than never, Saragon. Appreciate you, bud. It's been a good day. It's had its share of frustrations because it's a tough track with tough track limits. I had a 0.3 for an optimal for a really long time, and my fastest was a 0.6. And for me, a 0.3 difference between my fastest and my optimal, not acceptable. 14 place energy, yeah. Oh, thank you there, Yost. Well done, player one. You're up there, right? Or you were up there. Where'd you end up? Did a bad thing happen to you? GG's, bud. I think I saw you in a podium spot somewhere in the middle of the race. Sure, let's save it. Ooh. Okay. There you have it. Well, I'm not going to say goodbye just yet. But we check a thing or two here. We'll say our farewells in a moment. What date is that? Oh, August 3rd. That's not right. It's too far back, isn't it? Yeah, we want it the 10th. There it is. Okay. All right, so I got that ready. All right, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Not last is accomplished. Yeah, I saw. It's handling the corners really well. I mean, McGann, if the McGann is competitive, I love the McGann. I really do. It's a favorite. I was just collecting penalties out there like Super Mario collecting stars. Oh, it's not what you want to be. It's what did I get? 4, I think. But what really did it was I spun in a place I hadn't even spun yet, ever. Is that true? No, I have spun there. After the long left-hander, I spun on exit. When the car clipped the corner, clipped the curb, I should say. So, yeah, I could have asked for a better ending? Yes, I could have. I could ask for that, but we'll be satisfied with it. All right, my friends, I do have to get to the we have to get to editing for the for the lap guide for tomorrow. So I do appreciate you all very, very much. I'll say my goodbye here. I'm gonna see if we can see who's on right now. A bunch of people. Ooh. Tell you what, let's go raid Beecham, baby. Let's raid it. Let's raid him. We're gonna raid Beecham. All right, so hey man, I appreciate all of you very much. Today was a whole lot of fun. It was a great time. I do miss our midweek streams, but you know, right now the coaching on Tuesdays is kind of taking off pretty well. So we're gonna keep rolling with that as long as people are asking for that. So I'll see you for a Learn with Lead on Saturday, and so that's exciting. Definitely see you for that day. Time to be determined, but we'll work all that out. You'll see it. You know how it goes. I love you all like crazy. Not a thing you can do to change my mind. I'll see you all very, very soon.